to admire abigete chi uniform chingi ya bako to address chi barasa chi akabira barasa nchi yomanyete kare barasa yomugambi it was a must to attend yomanyete myaka ya itire tari ya rero mo bako tora no ene madaraka day people bako ikorekana so ngakore university 1991 soon after I think by 92 ngasolve walimu because of my linguistics and literature ngatiganda arana go so minko na kurigerie gas. You know, a young man like you could always think like that. And then kakanga ngo so mfo only myaka ebire tatu iganyore gas yengo ngend. I want to surprise you. And I could go some 16 years. And I'd wait over the year 2016. No, 2008 or 2007. And now wait over after 16 years of service. Myaka 16 years of meti with that experience. So I left teaching in 2007. And now we're having been the head of English, I say miaka around 11 at KC School. And I know some of them could be listening to me from wherever they are. And currently feedback on other programs I've had with your sister stations, and they are very good followers of what I do. So I taught for 16 years.
16 years.
2007. I first degree, I postgraduate diploma in education, and because of the University of Nairobi. By 1998, and I called. So I'm full time now. You call them green pastures.
Green pastures.
Some of them are yellow nowadays. So Koruabu, na Korago, na Argo Somia 2007. You to come to Somia because I want people to understand your Kwana. How do I put it? I'm a serious teacher. I was a serious teacher. Properly without reservation. My students now those years, particularly KC School, can attest to that. In fact, I'm proud to mention even Chafet Nyakuni can attest to that. The MP we do judge Ningat think I assignment na British Council. And I was the head of English. In this country. To me, that was a big step. I ended up working in more than 5 countries in Africa. I was in Ethiopia, I was in Rwanda, I was in Addis Ababa, Tanzania, Dar es Salaam. I was in Kampala, Uganda, in the East African region and beyond. British Council because performed properly in KC School. And then I the head of the department. So some people in service were pointed towards my direction, going back to KC School, Daniel, ORINA. They came and met the late Monyenya and let him rest in peace, my principal at that time. Akaba direct go just saying about to Kagamba. And that reminds me of another Wakamokina. Kerokwe assignment. Takora Tangana Kuburni and Gocha Kongakana. You send a very bad signal. Kara accept the assignment. Why? If you didn't want to be Kurumaya. For sure, and then I do assignment, you could service Yavarimua, and my fellow teachers could be listening. But talk of the Gasnavaru. Jenna would think to Moch Kongakana. I was proud to Gambanavari. Abana baitobagusire ninjena maito chakero but change their performance because Kisongo was a compulsory subject. Lakini I was a serious teacher teaching day and night. And then got the him today on your bandiretia. On your koromu ali musomia abana babandi. Tako ndi class kuchesera abana babandi. And when you don't know kuyoka, imengo tabiranga na bandi bokabara ba church the hashiri. And that is James chapter 3 verse 1 I think. Abantu go kabara church to what? Hashili. Because in moira bantu, muwa multi baba bantu. So from that premise, me na korete asforonge. Eka na kora in servicing of baba muaba in the African region. In short, to cut it short, mbambo was an important interest yoko kora masters program. The British Council kabata yes na tateko kora na tateko na mbongereza kwa soma lakini nanyora chiwe asa chisa ine. It turned very fast from there to an interview, and they came from elsewhere. Travel from the British Council, kumbuli bintu ebyo eka ni kera turenda yemtona kukwana and interview yago nkori intamanye tinchi do you want to do this, how would you want to do it, where and so on, you know. Tokagamba nere Kongo ika Kenya na arrive in Kisu school na ndo kunga kile siminga check your email kena check email agantebia nkanyora email yeki mintandi kirta komboria biribiri yambole verbally and please respond to them in writing no takeko soma koskira takeko kora where and so on and so forth nkairaniria in less than 3 months na nyori report ya kontenga university to agotomeire sa togawo in the assuming you would get a support in university kura takogenda. I think there was Leeds University, there was Warwick University, there was Brighton University, there was Portsmouth University, and another one. Definitely from Kenya, a young man could have chosen Leeds University. London School of Economics. Lakini na wadi friend yane, Wangereza, tuwa someti nergingo somki school, somi nyancha, nyanchua, wanyorochire somi Wangereza. Ngamotomere email very fast na tebi gunchora chi university ni assist akamakumbunya no Warwick no ebekire, are you serious? Kamote no ebekire and in the tiniest handwriting akambori Warwick University of Africa ngo chibaro you know yokumburi kurubongera so weze kamote ngamwagire ngende bichanga mutomera nabona tebi gugo agante no mugisanga sana. And he is now in Australia. If he gets this message, I thank him for that. I can't tell that Chorango Warwick University. I am sure no one wange moye manyiti. It is out of reach. And then I thank God, and I thank na wana bari bando wa school na someti. I got that scholarship, a full scholarship in the UK for Soma and the University of Warwick to do masters. In Jibaga Africa, almost in the whole department, even not faculty. And I enjoyed my stay in China. Nava Korea, Nava India, and other communities who were happy to have an African around them.
Fully funded.
Fully funded. Lakini kikianga scholarship encourage you wasomi abana babande burungi. That one I have no doubt. No, colleagues yao. And roja kana itu assignment la British Council. Njidimbulize kama kwenda kongakana. Of course le itamba kana some little money. But the biggest thing that I ever got was this scholarship.
Okwerwa.
Na endengo ataino na banta bari bagontegerera. Inche anyomuntu naro wakaniru boronge and full for egasi akoleta ninche by God. Kasomye bana babande without reservation kwa makoro full scholarship. And I've been blessed with the family, I've been blessed with a number of things here and there, and that's why I find myself in the job that I'm working out from, because miaka yon singo na goikere no anyegetika to yo moro, so time has come, I'm moving out. So that is me. Ngasoma Kisi school, ngagenda UK ngasoma Kenari UK one. Funny enough, Morris, didn't go into Wangereza. Kanya na akore interview in the office of the president for another job. The same day go into Wangereza. Na didn't ani wapi ngasetin report to the office of the president. The same day go again. What a coincidence? Didn't set your standard. Na no muntu ngakita check page get. Kanya na akore interview more than a year ago. I had even forgotten about it. Let's interview by the way, mwara atema. You don't lose anything.
Yes.
Karena kadeye bantu kana stamp yoko lose ne bash. Na fatima ide email yoko lose. Unyo kutakiri wa apply kara. So the same day go travel to the UK is the same day. Reta ni lori ngaseti. Koneka Nairobi very in the morning kaenda pake ministry you. Kapate no mwandangiri. Nje no mwalimu under TSC. Unataka kwa na igo down study leave already. To go and study this in the UK nkaba documents. So gomurangeri bagangenda some nirane. I met one director, Mr. Kubai, now retired, long retired. And you know, whether you are working with TSC or with the mainstream government, I know fanyikazi kwa serikali. Proceed to studies. I can take my letter, na ito be documents chane, I can sign Jones, I can stamp on the condition in go school, deport to the ministry now, not to TSC. That's how I went to the UK. I did masters for 9 months. Lakini 9 months study yogo tara muna mura tara wana.
Extensive
9 months of sitting to make sure you complete your course. Because no akani rekirigent. You're staying in a good house. You have a card you go out anywhere if you want. It is subsidized. I want to finish and go to I'm sorry to use this word. Morris, I can go to for 9 months in the UK. It means no hena nyonga we call it miemo for 5 hours, and no change for another 5 hours. Forgive me for using that.
It's okay.
Because that's exactly what I did. As an arrow, so you turn like this. So that you can realize so that it's you and I hope what I'm saying will encourage anybody. So for 9 months was of course I had 2 years to do masters, but I said no. I have to do it in the shortest time possible.
Okay, sandwich.
Yes, I didn't want to do anything else. You have 2 years to do the course, but you have another. You have only up to 7 months to 8 months, 9 months to finish. After some class presentations, now you can answer the dissertation here properly. I sat down. My professor at one point told me, "You need to submit this document. You have no business with it." Because no one can prove it. Go prove it. Go watch and even one statement. Madam, and then now you should do what? Submit it. So in 9 months,
you are done.
Me, I was through. I'm not going to have a more. Nega China, Nava Korea, Nava Bangladesh, Nava Arab mono. They were never good in English. Never some of these things courses. So business na got to no proofread the documents. The people no more naring kurgi school or market composition. So maybe in the area correct mistakes here and there. That was my breakfast, lunch, and supper.
Once a teacher, always a teacher.
Always a teacher.
Yes.
Anyway, so I left the UK. I came back. I joined this other ministry office of the president, and of course, doing some bit of part-timing at Kisii University for 5 years. Then devolution came from the constitution of 2010. Devolution came in. We are doing the first elections in 2013.
Yes.
By 2014 October, I found myself as the clerk NYAMIRA County Assembly. But before that, former Governor Kisii Ongwae, nangete assignment to do a small study in the group in the committee assetting on the issues Chakofi in Kisii. And it gave me an opportunity to do that report in Kisii, coffee farming. I went to Ethiopia and to Addis Ababa. From Addis Ababa, I went to a big farm in Ethiopia. Ethiopia, Ekawa is no joke. It is their in thing. I wish we could market the way they market in Ethiopia. Ekawa. In Ethiopia, na wale biera kuburuku. Pati chai never kiosk. Then Ekawa ya. Ire never kiosk yokoge. Isikwa bantu beka nasema rogoba. Ebi kawa baraki. Bakunyu. Toko chesra kawa ya. So when I went to Addis Ababa with another team, I traveled another 800 kilometers to the west of Addis. Asakurunga Bebeka. Bebeka is where I went to see a farm ya coffee. Ere natural, ere rosana ime. Tadi imoko burugira. Ere rosana ime. Na natural kumanya ibe ndiyaba ante ba discover ka coffee ngo nyugwere because chimborichi akatakunile kale jaba ne jaba dizzy. Wando kadana tinga kiona ibi ndebyo bievuga avuga byaliro motoyo. That's how coffee started. Konyu na bantu.
Ngayatanga ni konyu.
I have not gone back to that, but this is the story from Ethiopia.
From Ethiopia.
They call it Ethiopia.
Okay.
Thank you. So, then I joined the county government in 2014, where I've been until even now. I'm trying to walk out because I've had my chance. Because of even the moment I NYAMIRA Mangana Manga Mange, I stepped out so that I safeguard my name.
So, are you still the clerk or you stepped out?
I stepped out, but I'm yet to resign officially.
Formally?
Formally, yeah. But for the last 1 year, because even the rearing a punge machinani, punge machangoni, punge what, which I said, there have been other long things that I cannot discuss here for today. But I still remain the substantive clerk of NYAMIRA County Assembly.
As we speak?
As we speak. But I'm not in office and I'm not interested.
Ikina ginata ito kurigereria ke korende igona ta itekotora tirin asninia sama soma yuao. Nimba lado tumikirita doctor as your title.
No, I'm Mr. because I did masters.
You did masters.
PhD from Kabarak University, Zingakora.
Okay. Abu Kabarak lendi kyokuba kibaro ni ya political science.
I had dropped that because political science was to train me in administration, which I'm proud to be one.
Yes.
And a serious administrator for that matter. Applied linguistics.
Applied linguistics
and multimedia. Then you can use all this multimedia to teach students. all this, what you have here is multimedia, all these things we have.
Yes,
so apply this, how to apply teaching in class. Yes.
Wakoli NYAMIRA and whatever you are the substantive lack of NYAMIRA. There is another one.
Yes. Mangana Mangarichi office.
Yes.
Engine Abata recruited legally 2014. The first clerk.
Yes.
I don't want to get into names.
Yes.
Between them, we go to Binge. Kwanyara na siasa tokokora. Engine Abata suspended even for 4 years. When I refused to do what was wrong, a building in Mama area, at a Tamangana. Mata Kereko, I didn't sign it. You will get to Navana, you can't get another Chiabu, come out to Suki Wensem. I want to think around 2023 after 4 years.
Yes.
You will get to a raga sign because you're not going to go into it.
Yes.
And then Karana 2023, can I just see baby, Nimbuata ambition to be somebody in this country. Sometimes you step aside to safeguard your name. So now about acting, what the was and the as if they have confirmed him, and yet the through the legal process. I'm carrying documents here. Every time to me in our constitution and the laws, isn't it? In Czechia, according to interview, name organization you have better selected. In Kairibake House in Kawaswon in by my colleague as a clerk. But because people have got interest, you have authority proceed from there. That is not the way to do it, but let us not get into that.
They said that there was some financial impropriety on your side.
Not on my side.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't want to mention names. Yes. Nobody go to your records, you will find them.
For those 4 years in Chikwara?
Outside here?
Yes.
Wow, I was proud doing my small business. I had a small hardware somewhere in town here. Then when I make it busy, go back and now come back. After 2023. Was after 2023 can I some ramped up churches, let me use that word. Next suspension here after 3 months. After 3 months, but I knew I was out here because they wanted a chance to do it. What I talk about. When I get one and for Keronaro, which is a speaker, Bono speaker, Nava Bacho, Runava MCA, but every Montorato, Konya, Abune Clark, Norina, Moiranie. I remember when Okero was sworn in, and I want to say this categorically. Yes, sir. He never finished the assembly, the first assembly, until I was called from Kisi town, drove all the way to NYAMIRA, and introduced them in the house. In the house, we mean in parliament. Yes. I had to stand up and salute the new MCAs. But you see, some of these places have what cartels.
They're everywhere.
They're everywhere. So as I settled down 2022 to start my work again, I still discovered the same cartels. Then I saw some of the MCAs bad manners of bad money. If you wanted me to say that. Bad manners of bad money. We are in trouble. We talk about public, remember that. So, in especially there was no reason to be out. They paid my money, I continued. For 1.5 years, I've been telling and then I was suspended. It never suspended. One house, let me tell you. It's a second suspension. They can go for a representation, you report your audit in the Senate. Inside it, and what I'm saying is recorded. Yes. Inside this report, in the year 2022, in the report, there is 50 million to explain in ITT. That's it, 50 million in somewhere. Yes. 6 million in somewhere. And there was an issue of whether the contractor building area now on site or not on site. I want to put it very clear for today. Yes. If you got the 50 million to get money. And you don't have information to explain this, but you are not there. By explaining. But looks like somebody somewhere wanted me to find a way of explaining it, to cover it up. I don't mind that, but there was no documented evidence to explain this. So we left it at that. Again, the problem, bad blood between me and the board. I'm a technical person, unlike the politicians. In joining politics, one of which I've joined, I will go there as a politician, but with a lot of information as a technical person. Technocrat.
Yes.
This one now will to go Senate. Wasn't a clerk, of course, you speak and I can understand director finance. But the middle person, the accounting officer, I probably as you clerk and we'll get back to that. The middle person we can answer, no clerk, who is me? Come on, another question. Is the construction going on? Speaker Agateva, no. Is the construction going on? Gateva, yes. Sorry to make Traviana Kidogo, but that's on technical issues now.
Before the Senate,
before the committee, before the media. Agateva, no. Gateva, what? Yes. And I say I'm a technical person. On a contract, you are only not on site. On your quality move to be a USP, pocket watchman, Yaruro, and you have declared to the accounting officer that I have quit this business in writing.
Yes.
Advertise the remaining job. Declare. No, you are not on site.
You are still on site.
You are still on site because even to be a bureau, a watchman, you know, about someone over Karokene into Totara Wakana. So that you're under. And for sure, where the good thing I stay under nothing in Juat name, as in your Wakana, so this is where we differ, and I wish, I'm sorry to say, Okero should have not said. This is where the difference between technical person and the political office, isn't it?
Yes.
From procurement act, I know what the law says. You have only left the place only if nothing of yours is there and you have declared. No, that declare I will do letters, not once, more than twice or thrice. So you to come and explain to me what to do with the site now that you are not there. I expect you to respond. At the worst, I will do you 3 letters, probably. If you don't not respond to come back to work, then I think I have authority to even re-advertise the work. Like if you kept quiet and went, and we know about how to into work and achieve. So you see, now become a bit technical. So, again, did not want to speaker, did not please the board. I think the time go to Nairobi na I went home knowing that enough is enough now. Of course, in Nacha Naira Neri, I was a funga machine, funga water, and like obviously. I'm very well. The worst thing that our new dispensation of devolution has done, no go politicize the public service.
Public service board.
Public servants, you are not supposed to be politicized.
Oh.
Because you are there forever. Until you retire.
Yes. You
are waiting for new MCA, some receive new speaker, new governor, new everything, isn't it?
Yes.
And you want to talk about neutral. Like you want to point out MCA what understand is even but what refuse staff with influence here and there, why you politicized. So when you're I'm sure you were there, you saw it. A group never could run your care, Urubunera, one to 2. But Karana, you ain't go with my staff, and I still plead with them if they are listening to me. Do not accept to be politicized. It doesn't matter who comes and goes. Maurice, you are here working in this TV station. The directors could be there. There could be a board. Do you need to be saying and no, you are a worker. Yours is to work. Does it affect you? No. It doesn't. Can you give us facility to work? I mean, it will make you move. So what has killed most of these counties, and we'll delve into them with time, is we politicize the public service. And in general, submitted from the University of Nairobi, when you are a civil servant, you are not supposed to be politicized.
Non-partisan.
Non-partisan is the word. And of course, what is killing us again? In the name of this speaker, for example, because they don't understand. In the name of governor, we are not saying NYAMIRA was NKC. And NYAMIRA, we don't have that. I want to be very categorical. Whatever they have, don't know what to go to come and dance or what could my but if about Maurice, governor, who told you you can do that? Who said that? Because these are civil servants. They have a law that protects them. The best is to come in or settle down. Of course, no minister chief officer, might have not one of Chiaruro, I want to change, not get. Lakin Bakomabu in South Africa, no. I think we need to understand which kind of work we are doing. Politicizing wrong. Let me ask you, only go about 5 years today. What happens with these people? 5 years, they have not even settled down.
Aye.
Another 5 years, I want to ask political leaders, please leave the staff out of your politics. In
every county.
In every county. Yes. That's why I said when I came here, I'm here for devolution.
Yes.
Leave the staff, Babanani, partisan. Provide what they need, but perform. And if I were you as a government, I would go into performance contracting. A contract, we call it performance contracting. By this time, you should have covered this. By this time, you should have done this. You can do a letter, no matter procedure for but telling people and the many counties, I think, like in Kisi and NYAMIRA, I think we have had our enough share of challenges.
Chibesa chireti nyinge imeye county ya NYAMIRA chikorero woko na konekiwa.
Once again, come up again.
Chibesa chinyinge chikona kurwanero NYAMIRA.
I think that is chikurwanero. If you ask me, it's just behavior in the public service, in the delivery of service. Chibesa chikuba nyinge because chana wisanoku. So the question we should start from on that point is, what does NYAMIRA receive on a yearly basis for recurrent and for development? What does KISI receive on a yearly basis for recurrent and what? Development. Then the thing is, are we using this money prudently? I think prudent is the word for prudent management. So the money is not the game here. The game here is politics.
Bad manners.
And that is why wait a minute. Permanent and pensionable. Employment Act Public Service Board Act Nero. I think all of you vacant. Maurice apply. That's what some of us did when we were in office. Because you are not interested. Like you applied. Some small influence, let me use that. Where I can assist you. Why not? And for sure, I believe in merit.
Yes.
I believe in merit. And we are not performing problem. We might not perform in our counties until we put them on tobacco merit. The problem where we started from a challenge is non-meriting officers.
Let me use that
example.
Yes.
Because human resource. Project management.
Yes.
Primary. P1 ya yo calculator. Lakini mwana muswati omino kwa mbeke director human resource. What exactly are you doing? Nepotism itaribo. No mokonya. No ane roma ito mo frustrate. Did you know that?
Igona ningo itorobo koreli.
Yes, ngo itorobo koreli. Ne here one we report ntakitande tere na one job ya no clerk this accounting officer. Give me this report. Do a payroll for example. Do whatever. He's not able to do it. I saw it happen. I saw it happen in NYAMIRA.
Yeah.
One of the people later assembly settle. I think they started employing employ me at the top, which was okay, no problem. Lakini probably up to the county level na winde executive that na bako nyamu muntu yo igare misplaced. Tari ata wenda cover. Tari. Na ndo go taka take step I am a trained civil servant. Kumuriala ni omubeke buya. Omanyo muntu na bato MC osobo for example. Na waja kubaniza ngaki njo kuruzi molisiga kukumwiraga. Okomoto ya engineer yetinganyora Mollis is a trained technician among TV and so on. They are more Hansard because that's where we broadcast from. Lakini no fili ya nchena mreta takitaru kwe a director, human resource, for example. Those are the things the challenges we have faced. Also, yeah, we did it, and it's working. But when I was with the chairman, Honorable Josh Nyamoko, the speaker and the chairman of the board, confusion in the MP not Mogirango, rationalization of staff. Rationalize, isn't it?
Yes.
But go back once again. Is he? No, I went to go correct.
Qualified.
Don't come with again, don't get key. Tomo the right place. I went to correct. I went to cover. Enjoy go come and be on the colleagues.
I reassigned.
Reassigned. As I went to cover. Rationalization. The other thing is a trauma. It's frustrating. Na wana yenguruziga. Even the yoga, ngoro jogo be mechanic ejigali every morning. Ogo to which ngani ali jogo was mata no nyare. Na ro take to go every day na I enjoy that. Na I know that to go. Are you seeing what I'm trying to say? Rationalizing where do you belong?
That is it.
Can you get there? So as the topic was about already, those are some of the challenges to have faced so far. But I want to believe with the time they should be settling. But taking the year to politicizing the public service.
Thank
you so much. I wish, and I think that's what I wanted to hear, a good question that I wanted to hear from you.
Yes.
Clerk in area accounting officer?
In any county?
In any assembly, please. Not executive.
In
area accounting officer, authorized officer. Which means if you look at County Assembly Service Act 2017, which I have here, if you look at the BFM Act, which I have here, if you have looked at the Employment Act, which I have here, Nere, the CEO of the Assembly.
Chief Executive Officer
of the Assembly.
Yes.
Now, when the staff here, in fact, where other places that I have had such interviews, I've given the example, and I read master was a principal in school. You know the principal as here, the body as here. I am sure no na ikara wa somo ze nyantu wa ze wa somo mete nyambare seito seito ntombaria ali steni anyona ekware ko igunga oturi mwari ngomo ko sono yondo yorobona
ari koroko mainye Lazarus mainye
that's my uncle. I hope one day that's my uncle Kuruka. And I know he was a serious guy,
yeah, very serious.
No mwako minton mame uno ametangensa, and we are proud of him. Mwaka Lazarus mainye okuranyo information here, we are happy for you. Egaswa koreta abantu nengia, we salute you. Now ukwari ko nge body nyaja ko we to kumnya ko jede dining ni mwaka ya mabati muinali body nyaja njaja yakite yara yakorani school yena chero policy level approve one or two things advise walk out in ebintu byabo ete one Lazarus mainye principle effect na mainye una rengo bune principle allow me mainye mwako minto to use your name nero a technical person who understand even digital ya Teacher Service Commission or understand digital ya Ministry of Education taribo so na was still advise here board ekemuta ke tokore eke cannot work because the chikoligotewa iga emanyo neri so can go somewhere emanyo yagotewa. For example, let me give you an example. I'm a member of the board to regards today. Example go jiskuru nchi ya mnyokani go samba jiskuru kwa kerwana kiba threaten jimati kama nyora some you zero down on some culprits, isn't it? Then mwike na pakase mo firetinga aba tuwenda kwa basere because now what ko lead was what those ambe school jiring leader obu yambe to samba taribo lakini yone ro chageteka karakane kebiriti akarakanaki na bako nyore member ye board you understand you then abono yone ga liruba mulikira koleki
again
to almost not even suspended suspension expelled. Who gave you powers to expel? There's no law like that.
As a board member,
yeah, you don't have the powers. You only recommend for expelling. So when you recommend, you do it to the Minister for Education.
Yes.
Now you can expel. Like the question is, who expelled at 17 years? Because some of the experts are not supposed to go to another school. So some of these things, so let me go back to account assembly.
Yes.
In CLERK, the technical person, in Manyete, in Kirichiko. And where I am not sure, Nimbuat even the legal department, go seek advice on Kurusiva. I call them to my office. There's this thing coming up. Please advise. They have to do advisory to me, even in writing. Advisory to me. Some weight that you need some bit of advisory. Particularly when I want to take the same document to the board, they do an advisory in writing. Now, can the board not begin to this is what the law says. I also sought advisory from the legal department. This is what they are saying. Let me take another simple example. We want to procure for a building. This is not the clerk who will do all these things.
No.
I communicated to the procurement department. We want to procure a building to Agachirwe. But what does the law say? The law says we do a letter to public works. Public works eto hesabu, eto designs, eto kirigento to proceed kuduya. So in here and assembly we become the client. Public works becomes the project managers. Now what manage a project? But in Jenkoligi funds, a contract. What am I saying? In Germany accounting officer, I must understand all these things. That's why you realize I can talk about the law, I can talk about procurement, I can talk about governance, because you are supposed to be all round. And somebody asked me, how do you get to know all of them? Because I did them.
Yes.
I did project management from Kim, for example. I did human resource from elsewhere. You know, when I was a teacher, I have interest in law because the position you can say Yamachiko, you must get to know what the constitution says. You can always read the constitution. Do you need a whole year to study Katavunak? Is the whole constitution if you people didn't know in this country? This is the constitution.
Yes, it is.
And what can make a difference is the acts which have come out of the constitution. So you keep on checking. So you are the advisor to the speaker also. Now the speaker anything in terms of procedure in the house we mean parliament. Lakini ni moko how they are done. Lakini the technical people na now any speaker na boku mu assist to make a ruling. There are a lot of things that happen. I'm sure you watch parliament sessions.
Yes.
There are people behind there, but on the computers. I'm sure and they can be seeing it on the screen. I'm sure what we are doing. So again, speaker, please don't make a ruling. I am aware of this and this. Go say go take it. Go again. Kindly adjourn the house. You see your advice because no matter if you going to qualify, come and you can go and that brings me to this. I must understand so much what we call standing orders. This is the Bible of Parliament.
NYAMIRA
County Assembly. Lakini, some of them are just reinventing the wheel. We got it from the Senate. So the difference might be very minimal. This is the original one. Green, but I stick to the original. So, speaker, before you say that, refer standing order number this. Before you make a ruling, standing order number this. Come assist one go. But some of us, because we have been there for a long time, I can even quote a standing order without even checking this. But we will more advice very fast. So I can advisory on standing orders, advisory on any project that is going on. Maruve brings a lot of acrimony. Are you seeing that?
Yeah,
so I would prefer where we share out, we call a board meeting, we discuss, we mean it. Lakini if the worst comes the worst, between the clerk and the others. This is forced to do advisories. Advisory na honorable speaker is against the law. Considering the fact that you are over contrary bit, Considering the fact kindly that you are on a contrary opinion. I only wish to advise kindly receive a copy.
One in written.
In written.
Na get your call.
Ekebone kere no nyene the agencies bagocha gucha. Na bokera gusubure. Ngwa advise na yatake.
No yatake.
Akino kenda na siasa kota kamare. Oh, te va tuma na banya ke bata bakoloji.
Bagende
kuja. Bagotigere mecha. Remember you are a permanent, probably a permanent and pensionable staff. Eretari. Ngwetara kolegi. Again. After 5 years, our friends ESCC will be on your desk.
Ikomono amange kwa reko bate bingo gotegerera baringi.
Thank God. Barino mokonto akorega sana bya sana. Could listen to me. Mofati ntoke tiko kora na bya igo. Gatite na ro chagete binte inka rusuororo. Mofati teya. Gon to korega sana renda tebe. Kana na no kero. Kero could listen to me. But there were some gentlemen around him wa mo tangete mono sana and which led to him being out of that office today.
Okay. Mbia mwana sana umwanchua umodigereria igore meyomoroberi obonyoni na nchie moriserete kero mubwate Daniel Orina oyo okabere omo CLERK we County Assembly ya Nyamire kero toko na korigereria obo koreri imeyechi county otoiro mugano omotambe kegima kwa igore no monto somete no monto gokora emirimo yaye bo ikiranu nonya obo tutukanu obo amachiti koba ekero ekemo ekamwirira kabesi koye county Assembly as emiaka ene konende wikira bona yona kwe wateba era na baro tinganere still or the substantive clerk goikari kerirube yogo chagoteba bene ngabono otigire emireme jongo tiare gotorera amange na koigwa agoteba na bwate ibirenga binde korende ekero no chenga igo tiatigaire emerongo ebere na isano na isato chirege chinze isato chiabona mambia igo ntegete korabura togende ase omutimo komboke tomanye korena na yande amange tobasa goska tobasa kogendane.
CCTV amandegere y'umugusi. CCTV amandegere y'umugusi.
Kisi Everlasting Herbal Center nenyagitari ya chirasomo cy'obozongo eyo ekolingoria na gukura umuchando oyo guchandira ase igikigitambe abosomo birogo amaruire bakobwenianga muna diabetes, high blood pressure, asthma, arthritis, allergies, omuchando bw'omugongo n'ekinengo, brucellosis, stroke, low libido asabagaka, kidney problems, varicose veins, emechando yengozi, cancer insea stage 4, hemorrhoids, constipation, blockage, obugomba, family planning, hormonal imbalance, memory loss, epilepsy, chronic amoeba na typhoid, umutu wati otari gukenda, stomach ulcers, emechando yechinyigo, liver problems, itching private parts, emechando yenkoro, spleen diseases, naboigo ngokora tore weight management, nigo togutumia chimashini chekerero kuringo mubere bwonsi twamanya asobo kongubure twamanya gokoa amariogo abanyagitari baito nigo basomere tobonyagitari na kwegwa alliances ne kiombe gya Kenya Nutritionists and Dietitians Institute KNDDI. Kisi Everlasting Herbal Center obomwenia wekere.
Kisi TV amandegere y'umugusi.
Runinga yako uipendayo Kisi TV
sasa imekuletea
tusome na Kiusasa.
Nyimbo nyimbo za kufurahisha,
hadithi za paukwa,
hisabati ya kufurahisha,
ubunifu wa kila siku,
lugha ya Kegusi,
misemo ya hekima,
maswali ya maarifa
na mengine na kusubiri. Tusome na Q sasa,
ndani ya Kisii TV.
tusome na Q sasa,
Maarifa kwa wote,
Jumatatu hadi Ijumaa,
saa 9:30
hadi saa 10 jioni.
na wikendi.
Usikose kuungana nasi, tusome na Q sasa.
Ndani ya Kisii TV.
Eye Kisii TV amandegere y'umugusi.
Nyota Dry Cleaners ndiko bagusibya balingana kubase cyanga cyao wekereno ngusibya bare ekisuti kigown kiduve kikatens kikapet ebikoro tukurwa bidibya bana wekabiri by'abantabanene wigo mukuru bale obukoreri wa vacuum cleaning, sofa set cleaning, asechinga niko bagutuka imeyo mu cyubusungo nyanjwa anene gitali ya maiso mbabwate bwigo bukoreri bwa pick up na bwigo delivery asamange bakirisime ase namba 0742178765. Nyota Dry Cleaners, nyota ya usafi.
Eye Kisii TV amandegere y'umugusi.
Precious Hope Schools sonekana Precious Hope yogo ne skuru yekerero egiye gukore buya na yagakire buya eryo kwa boroki wari bagari yari yo gusoma kurwa playgroup PP1 PP2 grade 1 wika grade 6 korengana no muroberi o CBC nabo igo junior secondary EUR grade 7 wika grade 9 nebwate abarimu abayana enda bayikira no korengana ne wizara y'ekiseme emeyense ya Kenya babwate ebirasi bibire binene nebya abana bagosomera babwate omuroberi oboko abane ndagera se skuro babwate boarding facility nkoro bare obosombi gose transport korwana weke skuro reta omwana wogati ya Precious Hope soneka gose Precious Hope jogo eri omwana wanyore kiseme chingia mbabwate a computer lab nabo igomba bwate science laboratory yekerero ase aboroki gwaba gukorera chi practicals interviews cha tamwe gocha nigo chigendrete awe asama baga aro amakemono asamange bakirisimi ase skuru ya Precious Hope soneka ase namba 0725035379 gose 0726262858 gose 0723552448 Precious Hope jogo bakirisimi ase namba 0796761819 gose 0712718663 gose 0726331162.
Eye Kisii TV amandegere y'umugusi.
Karibu sana umwanjwa umuligereria igo orime yomoroberio bwenyoni na inde nabondo chenga chiatigaire erobo chirage chinsa isato chia bono mambia ekarotore no mogeni ime ye studio uitogo chiko kwa na nere amangi goike karo chira chikoraga chinsa inyendo chenga ntobwata chitaka korende igo konyoranga chia minyokire wango sana Daniel Orina uyo otebire ngabono nabarta be former clerk of NYAMIRA County Assembly kiagara tarabe kari uko ligo tebanga kegima onyarire kwabaga kurwa abisi eyo twachakire twakwanire amange igoro yobokorari asechi county tomanye gotira tomanye ngakerokende unatieka komanya natagete gotwara iganga gete korende igontagete turatene nagabu ase amangana a devolution obokorari imeyechi county nagwato umanye kiagara obeire ase oburai bwe county ya NYAMIRA ase county ya NYAMIRA ase emiaka gwetania 10 bono 12 emiaka 12 12 years ekyo abere buna omuklaka ase chinseme cyo county ya NYAMIRA naboigo tigankonyoringa genda kona kondikira chi message ekyo nindo chenga mwachindikeire gocha gaiga gwetera se mitandao yaito ya kijamii naboigo nambe yo erase karolege TV yao ya 0768719470 nabotambe krokorike message gocha gaiga se studio inyura gocha kanirita liao kwa manyakonga ekerengererio kiao enambe yo nabona inde okonyora gwetera chinsemo chiria chia WhatsApp igo tigatogenderere no mujadala karotore na Daniel Orina atomanyi amange igoro ya devolution igo sobo korari imeyechi county oroche devolution na ngokorere meremo.
Thank you ngokorere lakini ne what the challenges and I still call them teething problems. One has been born these problems in Chirikobora. But I want to believe ngakigete neike na ndonga bereka na chirike songo kwanginyuri ninga ne TV yangu kwanginyuri nege usingwenda kukwana ngakineike eko settle down in my view. I give an example in one of the media houses. The federal state of America, you can go and find out, took over 25 years to settle down.
25 years?
Yes, to settle down. Those are many years back. In my studies, because I've been there, I lived in Phoenix, Arizona for some time, I understand what is there. We are now getting to 15 years. Counting chiro, chataki route. Chinen chiro still, I got problem, but devolution remains the way to go. So that it gives me chance to tell you that in this country, it's about 48 governments. Not one government, 48 governments. That is, when you look at the law, 47 counties and one national government. These 47 counties in this constitution that I'm carrying here, what the distinct roles you want to play. When I want a county government, it's about 10 ministries that want to affect what they are doing. National government, what they be more national. So that we have the national unit. So devolution is here to stay, and it's a wonderful gift we ever got. We went more into politics than thinking about development.
A wrong footing.
A wrong footing, I call it. Yes. No, in fact, in my own assessment, I can speak my mind with authority in the water. Do you know a governor does not have to be a serious politician?
I want to be a manager.
A manager, a prudent manager. Or to manage resources, Javand. Lakini I don't understand the management until you can manage the human resource or human capital behind him. So that these are the technicians, technocrats, whatever. But they leave the agenda of devolution. So can I kanguntu atigete governors mbi yamono onye kare politician at the same time abo woriye go biende ya management in my view ya management so that na the management abo wori understanding that besides to manage there is leadership that's required so that you influence abantu abako from behind you but deliver going on about even performance contracting.
Yes, you did.
Government understand performance contracting na madinge abantu abako
tagumenya
takumanya but yet a good county secretary who understand his performance contracting nero what the proper understanding of management akori abantu abandi performance contracting in vacancy they will deliver,
they will,
lakini wana bantu bali kama kwenda chio ntiba manyo una wana nkora kisiga ke ko pakie gari for example waka na somewhere ngoliyo kuna chevanga no nyampara gose kusangirira chivesa nani mushahara wibika ngore isiare tuasi yosangiria evange isaine. I think many counties mana we get a target hiyo bako set in their appropriation bills hiyo bakoros akikonya basenji koraki ngiri kusangiriwa and then it's bring to tell you na tigatotie kurigereria evango in terms of which tukona janjiraga some tracking jibori into parking no you are seated here today and I'm sure you have paid tax without realizing.
Tell me more.
Yes nkwani na bigibigi
bwana
nkwaka na chibes ichaka waka unacho gramba kutataribo chibes nga chiko mafuta ali lita ya meguru ngala 215 to 20 to 20 taribo roughly do you know that almost 60% of that is tax almost is tax maji wa contribute to that tax usema kana chibes kwanda je bigibigi bwana ocho kubeka mafuta ngono ngoto waka na tax hiyo inje na ye that does not think like nga tax mo ndaje kuza chibes ega let me put the worst example nkara sana yesengore capability ya kama but then me assume capability ya 5 bob ke 5 bob ke yewan ngili endao yewan did you know you might discover a 2 bob ne je bango or 2.5 chip ya serikali koira you are thinking card was 90 you are thinking you are not paying tax you have already paid anything you do you are paying what tax. That's why when we say a time comes and we must demand what belongs to us is because all of us are paid tax montazo kwa dengo waka tax yo wate biashara kuweka yo wate gari njiraga hata ile chumvi unatumia nyumbani you paid your tax otherwise you get kango tu bob kwa bora because 2 shillings and 50 cents epic biere waka ni 70 bob to tax yoro ntadi bob kwa waka na ni waka na emia ntadi bob kwa waka you want to waka na emia because tax na kwa I want people to understand it that way.
Yes.
Kidney kiriyo kwa tax na kwa but the question is in this equitable share equity na tumia equity yani kwa bunongana I don't know what's in explain about our viewers who understand the band. They can go out of Kimara about a mesa. George Romanendak. Now, what are you in Richieto? My granddaughter Toga, Karumakoyom. No coming down the same, and I'm in the aye. Why? I got because I need the Nanke. Like in Arabic, or you did it. Are you getting me? Yes. Never you did it, then another. Now you did it. This is what we mean by equitable. So tax we ought to pay. So until tax in terms of national government never sang more. That's why we demand national government like in the county in Nairobi, they bought a lot of business. They collect a lot of money. Okay, when we are collecting 240 million, Nairobi could be collecting above 10 billion in terms of taxes. But again, there is a lot of demand for them to do more within their county and even us.
Ekero konyora chichiro chinde chigotebanga o matentora roseri gwebibara ndora bekero kitaya kimulika mwizi batebanga bono beminchire mbari gwakane bango ngakibigo chia bi affect bakana na ntore mulo twacho tori gwakana I want abumbanyo nda support sana ndencho inimi ko demonstrate na asiki they are paying tax. Yes. They want to do business at night. They want security. Those are the simple things we need to begin with if we are serious people in terms of management. Those are the smaller things we need to begin with. Because how much does it cost? So that we are comfortable. It's okay. Lakini another even tax already. Not entitled to the services ya gosaba. Okay. Yes. Naboigo chisegi chiro konyera chiregati ye executive naboigo the national the county assembly. County assembly we. Yes. Dikera koru koira friction iri agendra tekuna kone kiwara right. Oh, it's like you were listening to another interview elsewhere that I made the same statement. Anyway, you might have not, but these are questions to ask yourself. Eh? Yes. Chisegi chiro. You should start by. And I said today we were setting climate. Maybe later we will discuss more. Yeah. I think we are yet to understand Montero Yakoira assembly, Yakoira executive. If you ask me, yeah. Our MCS wago chachi obisi chair assembly. Mbana kumanyainga executing mandate ya vote ya koragash. On the ground. What do you mean? Igo, na bo minute igo. Okay, ro rando keigu. Maybe the best way that kebekene. Yeah. Error yo MCA meri. Oversighting there. Oversighting the executive. Representing na legislating. Rojo mo tebera ande kwa gachepara. Aye. Mo kwa gachepara. Executive. Are you getting me? I get you. Ngokoros jijire jogote na executive. Ngokoros CD classes na executive. Ngokoros TVET na executive. Ngodi na mangana agriculture na executive. What is my work as an MCA? Legislate na eligible kwenda kwa kwanya bakore bintebi. Legislate na ndo funny I know people don't understand this. No like ngana legislate lichike na bakore rosi nje nacha kwa approve. Are you getting me? Lichike tadi assembly rosi. Exactly. We have a gap here to end the to approve to within the law, to work in tandem with the law, to also reach Koligana, Naiga. You know what Rossetti, you to the Soma, to let our experts, to our send Richico. And talk about to Marina national government Richico to a canon area, to Marina national government. You're not allowed to do that, by the way. Talk about Richico against national government law. No. Okorosia is a little lower than national government. Onyendio. Now, a problem except me because in January I know what is there. In January
Baroseri chipara, very good. Baroseri chichiro, very good. Those are the things national executive we're going to work. What is your role? Because you represent a ward, get to the house, make the law. Because you represent a ward, talk to executive that please. Even to be under our annual development plan, which you have, you can find this way to the budget. That's another process. Maybe one day I will come and show you what it means. Tokaros annual development plan. Ntuaros this IDB tangani county integrated development plan in 5 years. Tokaros annual development plan in 1 year. Because I move their way, they can find their way to appropriation bill. Because go to Korosi active group budget. Terrible.
Yeah.
Anya korumongain. Lore binto bibi abige 200 annual development plan binto kibia lenga paragete skuru gete gento gete ebina biyo kubwa twana to executive moro bya korreki bya koriru obi follow up because you are representing people. Now you want to kugenda kudaya kwa niaba ya obi bwatie bikorwe takini muntu okori binde byonzi pi is the body called executive.
Tari County Assembly.
So why does the conflict come? It comes when you think we arrive as an MCA and you want to believe that you are the one to do them. You even want to run the executive, which also always want to be executive. Like our colleagues. No, that's not your work. Governor, my dinner governor. I was a manifesto. Governor, na many things every young spear never manage. You can't force him to do what he cannot do. So that's where the conflict comes. Another conflict. But I got informed yesterday that they have uploaded the budget the other day. Did you know a budget take was an executive? Assembly can only adjust it 10% per sector.
10%
per sector. The sector committee usually, which I will come to discuss later. 10%. 10%. Lakini yatoka because some of us have refused to understand what the law says. You want to adjust 100%.
A complete overhaul.
A complete overhaul. Then you have a number of budget comes from the executive, goes to assembly for approval. They have got the authority to adjust not more than 10%. Wama you adjust 100%.
Yangate bona ko yutugutera.
Yeah, go to the Ujari. Ega mananja about interest. I never go to Bagavana Taria. Engage our in the county. Oh my God, Monja have been the young to Rokora and Roga Chicho school. In the young to Rokora, and also in a pare and Yoko Gurutombe, which I couldn't call example of a Keran, which will take you as Jones Bija Chipara. If I could say, we are going to make a Koros Chipara, Jones Konakugama Kuriato in the old county. So you ask me where the conflict comes. No, lack of understanding each other's role. And many of us who are elected, we want to believe that we are the ones to be in the executive, when we are not. Approval of plans and so on. But major is oversight, legislate, and represent. The other day I was discussing one of your sister radio stations. Even representation yoka, what a lot of details. You will be surprised. If I took you to County Government Act. Representation that young one hey, wait a minute. Ask yourself what is representation. Don't go making a statement even in the house before consulting about what is with
public participation.
Participation. In fact, even I will come and for example. Bad example I'm using. Or not. When I want to start controversy in this country very soon. I am going to start it. A controversy in my mind. About to 80,000 by elected governor. Terrible.
Yeah, well,
assuming NYAMIRA. Assuming. About to 24 book by answer what I can be governor. Wait a minute. About to can't imagine 80,000 people over there in for example, was 200,000 people over governor. About 20, 30, 40 by answer. What I can do that's majority talking. Yes, they represent in Rakan. Now what I could lakini to the public.
Ya be karanso mo bogani gete.
Bogani gete monto to sia say let us impeach him. I'm talking about the constitution, please. Nobody misconstrue me to think I'm talking about a particular county. No. I'm talking about the constitution where the gaps are. abantu aba 80,000 bagate chikura should be asked ritangani bonje kama nongo murusure or not. Another thing because it's a controversy about public participation. More often than not, people who are the cook signature just what the public participation in Yarengo. Remember, I'm talking on experience of 12 years. What mama and Rwanda public participation, Bantumbari what Ritangan, Bantumbari interested. Lakini kwa nyama lita korek. Yani wantu pedestrian tubate na parada to saini area. To saini yangu turiji kwa wantu wasa ino ambusa. Abantu baka baji meeting wata to yara we to mayo saini. The country is going to the dogs. Toya. Arawe sima korek.
To mayo saini.
Because na mungu utoro kwa kumuri yara we kama kolegas. That's what they say. So in general that's what I controversy riga. Wantu 20 mbawe karanza waruhusu montonyo ile jikura 80,000 was 100,000. The kito kerucho. One how to go about it. To adjust. Secondly, on the law of public participation, then I can send out a recording later. Answered, sorry, answered system.
Umanchwa umonigereria igo kuboria turagenda somutumo komoke tumanye korena torore ngaki ayo agendere tuska togendande. Okay, so esta my agenda.
You're off air.
CCTV amandegere y'umugusi.
Dunia ya leo, teknolojia ndiyo ufunguo wa mafanikio. Je, uko tayari kujenga taaluma yenye fursa zisizo na mipaka? Karibu katika School of Information and Communication Technology ndani ya Kisii Impact Institute of Science and Technology, ambapo tunakupa ujuzi wa kisasa unaohitajika katika soko la ajira. Tunatoa mafunzo ya Digital Office, AI Productivity Specialist, Professional Data Analysis, Python Programming, Java Store Development, Modern Programming, Full Stack Web Development, Database Administration, Computer Networking, Professional Computer Hardware and Maintenance, Accounting Software Specialist, pamoja na Statistical Data Analysis. Jifunze matumizi ya Microsoft Office, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Excel, SQL, Python, Java, HTML, JavaScript, pamoja na mbinu za kisasa za kutengeneza programu, kusimamia mitandao ya kompyuta na kuchambua data. Chagua mfumo wa masomo unaokufaa, iwepo full time, evening, weekend au online, na upate mafunzo ya vitendo kutoka kwa wakufunzi wenye uzoefu na vifaa vya kisasa. Tembelea Kisii Impact Institute of Science and Technology iliyopo Twin Towers Building, orofa ya 8 katika mji wa Kisii. Jiunge nasi leo na ujitayarishe kwa taaluma yenye ushindani katika ulimwengu wa teknolojia.
Kisii TV amandegere y'umugusi.
Health Kenya International Center nenye gitari egotoka imeyo mochobo songo egotumika chimashini chekerero chikomurika ebimo biago na kumanya somo chandore na gokoa amariogo arosire korwa semeti arosirie nebirengo bigoro mono korwa sechinse cheisiko amaruire bakobwenia ngamona diabetes, high blood pressure, emechando yechinengo, cancer, chinyigo, emechando yabagaka muna low libido, obogumba, amona yande amange.
Inche no manyagitari irinike maobanye omo director bwa enyagitari tukoroka HK International Medical Center erega igo muchito bosongo na inde ni gonta getoko bariga ni mono sana na kobatebinga ni gotogo over services chiekerero tugotumia obobwenia bwekerero technology yo korigererio mugero omugima na inde twarigereria ngambi mo kibiri byasero twaro muchanda twakwa mariogo na marioga yetu ni gotunya ruseti ase chinse chesko ao na inde ni gare habo ayuto kurusi ase chinse buna bono kurustura marioga asense ya Hong Kong eyeri ni China na marioga inde ni goto kurusi asense ya Malaysia ayande kurustura asense ya Spain na ayande ni goto kurusi asense ya California Los Angeles California ni USA marioga inde na to kurusi asomo chio India na ayande ni goto kunyarusi asense ya South Africa ayana ara marioga kunyara gusibia umuchando yikuru asomo bero na inde nonya ni gokuru mwaka 2011 twabere tukubweni abantu abange nande nigare habo tabwatia ni side effect yara kolentere kiagera na yemete igo karibu sana senye gitari yetu ya HK International Medical Center
asamange bakire simi ase namba 0717176383 Health Kenya International obobwenia bwekene
Kisi TV amandegere y'umugusi.
Katika dunia ya leo, teknolojia ndiyo ufunguo wa mafanikio. Je, uko tayari kujenga taaluma yenye fursa zisizo na mipaka? Karibu katika School of Information and Communication Technology ndani ya Kisii Impact Institute of Science and Technology, ambapo tunakupa ujuzi wa kisasa unaohitajika katika soko la ajira. Tunatoa mafunzo ya Digital Office, AI Productivity Specialist, Professional Data Analysis, Python Programming, Java Store Development, Modern Programming, Full Stack Web Development, Database Administration, Computer Networking, Professional Computer Hardware and Maintenance, Accounting Software Specialist, pamoja na Statistical Data Analysis. Jifunze matumizi ya Microsoft Office, ChatGPT, Copilot, Gemini, Excel, SQL, Python, Java, HTML, JavaScript, pamoja na mbinu za kisasa za kutengeneza programu, kusimamia mitandao ya kompyuta na kuchambua data. Chagua mfumo wa masomo unaokufaa, iwepo full time, evening, weekend au online, na upate mafunzo ya vitendo kutoka kwa wakufunzi wenye uzoefu na vifaa vya kisasa. Tembelea Kisii Impact Institute of Science and Technology iliyopo Twin Towers Building, ghorofa ya 8 katika mji wa Kisii. Jiunge nasi leo na ujitayarishe kwa taaluma yenye ushindani katika ulimwengu wa teknolojia.
Kisii TV amandegere y'umugusi. Kisii TV amandegere y'umugusi.
Course. Kini ko nga bangira ramba maide nga.
Mwanchwa umurigereria ndochenga igo chia butokire robo igoro ye chinse sato chia bono mambigo rimo yo moroberio bwenyoni nanche Morris Sereta ekarobono turige tigo chia gokora igonde no mogeni ne re Omanyekanete buna Daniel Orina oyo ogontebia nga bado nere clerk ya county assembly ya Nyamira ko twakwarire amange wono no korigia komanya asexte kachinke chirebosio ngaki county assembly bono watebe ko performed.
Yes. Nimanyete I think ibinde to yatwa ibwatira njira ndo badoma MC ochori buchire yone county assembly twachora. Tigangiriri bageri kotebia abarigeri baito. You call them viewers, eh?
Yes.
Na the county assembly is more than MCA ulio yo mochoreta. Ntobo the elected MCAs una wana Nyamira about 20 because we have 20 wards. Tomo twara bandonga nominated MCAs. These ones are called specially elected members. No muntu kubachora are political parties. Depending on ibiro gombire ngaba wini bama ko ujiselo wati manto bana ngaba commento. These ones are supposed to reflect diversity, special needs, into bunebio, baba veke bacha na orwa part of assembly so that they're able to champion things that are related to them. Take an example of Nyamira. No wonder to are even people with disability, a member or mangana disability. Are you getting me?
Yeah.
Nyamira nemi nyogete makika kuna bogere for example. Lakini bagere bara bakemba watu rukura baje ase assembly. Kango ya mwana wando to kurare. Kurusa bagere abo dalibo. Our representing minorities. Let me use that word. What we might refer as what? Minority.
Yes.
And any other. But when there is a problem in this, there is another challenge here. The political parties, I think, are out to reward some of their friends. So sometimes the way they pick, they do not consider the diversity we are talking about, the special needs we are talking about, and any other considerations. So at the end of the day, it is possible when you move out the assembly to a person with a disability. And yet it's supposed to be there.
Up and running. But
again, I want to start another controversy in that point. The spirit of the letter of nomination, issues of nominating MCS, was at first, in the past government and elsewhere in the world, to bring on board some of the skills through ballot paper.
Affirmative action.
Affirmative action. Did you know we can have very good leaders elsewhere? Can be an engineer, can be a teacher, can be an expert in something that can help us, isn't it? Nomination. Very good. What skill are we missing? And that's where we are failing in devolution. What skill are we missing? We need an engineer, for example. So for political party, we engineer. We need a youth, for example, who champion ideas, youth, we need one. In my view, are we together? In my view, the issue, do you know when the motorbike riders have become a sector of its own?
Okay.
And how do you manage them? You need to bring one on board.
Nyota Dry Cleaners ndiko bagusibya balingana kubase changa chao bwikerano ngusibya bale chisuti chigown chiduve chicurtains chicarpet ebikoro tukurwa bidibya bana bwekabiri byabantabanene bwigo mkuru bale obokoreri wa vacuum cleaning sofa set cleaning asechinga ndiko bagutuka imiyumo cy'ubusongo nyanjwa ananya gitali ya maiso mbabwate bwigo bokoreri bwa pick up na bwigo delivery asamange bakirisime ase namba 0742178765 Nyota Dry Cleaners, nyota ya usafi.
Nkisi TV amandegere y'umugusi.
Shule ya Excel Elementary School ni shule inayopatikana katika Bochi Burabu Ward, Kenyenya Sub-County, mita 100 tu kabla ufike junction ya kwenda Nyamache kwenye njia ya kutoka Mogonga kwenda Kilgoris. Hii ni shule ya bweni pamoja na kutwa.
Welcome in Excel Elementary, whereby we offer a play group, PP1, PP2, grade 1 to grade 9. A place where your learner can be nurtured into excellence.
Excel Elementary School inafundisha masomo mengi yakiwemo masomo ya ishara, yani sign language.
Days of the week. After Monday we go to Tuesday.
Computer studies, French pamoja na mahabara ya kujifundisha masomo ya sayansi. Shule hii pia iko na madarasa ya JSS, yani grade 7, 8 na 9, ambapo wanafunzi wanafundishwa masomo ya kiwango cha hali ya juu na kujiandaa kuingia mfumo wa senior secondary school kwenye grade 10, 11 na 12.
Nobody knows where the wind comes from, where the wind goes.
Wanafunzi pia hupata nafasi mura kabisa kwenye michezo mbalimbali ikiwemo mpira wa miguu, yani football, handball, volleyball na zingine nyingi. Wanafunzi wa chekechea yani ECDE pia wako na madarasa yao ambayo yamepambwa vizuri ili kuvutia wanafunzi. Excel Elementary School pia ina maktaba ya kisasa ambapo vitabu vya shule hutunzwa. Shule hii pia ina uchukuzi wa wanafunzi wa mchana kutwa yani day scholars ambao huletwa na kurudishwa kwa nyumbani baada ya masomo ya siku.
Excel Elementary School is located on your way to Kilgoris at Nyamache Junction.
We invite the parents to come for interviews for all the grades anytime, after which the admission will be granted immediately. We welcome all the parents to Excel because it's a school of choice, and we assure all the parents that while at Excel, the future of your son or your daughter is promised. Welcome all and thank you.
Excel Elementary School, soaring to excellence.
Mwegeria na inde karibu sana igo ondolchenga Kenya Power igo batagete gotora estima korende igo ondolchenga igo torachie gukora ekarona mubate omogeni Daniel Orina ime ye studio twakwanire amange igoro ya devolution na bigo bokorari ime ye chi county korende bono igo ntagete komwachite kaibire chioka anyara ko bakagukwanira iganga ya ego chiabosio erinde tokore omurobiro nubate byagasubyo kuri byo burayi.
Miaka yane yaikire nkuburi burai ngo na feeling enough come of age ni maeta bande murabake mwatakira ko bagambia ati 20 ati 30 nchendo chenge spirit yangu na at almost the age of 60 nga enough experience I've had na bonkonyara kugamba bona iganku bundekero kiamanga of MCA because I understand the counties more and that's where I want to start in Chakeroro manyego gotira with time na butura sikuchibiro bobinde